you telling me before my system died?
Well, I mean, I believe Arvin's going to play this. This is one of those events that has an asterisk
Right. So
or
it's
a star.
right. So it's
So,
some
so there's very specific instructions. It's going to remove 1d3, so we got to hope for a low roll.
spaces with
And
most.
I'm less
Change
worried about them removing our troops than it is the control shift
shift one pop
or
spaces.
than the support shift.
Place NVA troops in North Vietnam.
It's the shift a space one level towards active opposition for each piece. So if they move 3 pieces, they're going to shift 3
Yeah.
spaces, bastards. And Saigon will be one of them. Promise. Oh God, remove
But it
1 or
says,
4 US pieces.
but it says in here, it says shift one pop spaces.
Oh, it does. You're right. Do that first with active support. All right.
So
Well,
let's
just
see
do we
what. Yeah, let's just
run
see.
the bot?
Yeah, run the bot.
Arvin executes.
The
Oh,
event.
geez, he rolled 3.
Of course he did.
Of course they did. Arvin executes the event.
Okay.
Remove 1 underground irregular from Quang Tri.
Oh, what a jerk.
Remove a troop from Quang Tri.
Yeah.
Remove an underground irregular from...
hang on, they go to available?
Yes.
Okay.
And then remove an underground irregular from Pleiku.
All of our
Patronage goes up to 27. So they're now in... Oops, wrong way, yeah. They should be in the... That puts them in the lead now. So... Active support marker in Khantoum to passive support.
Khantoum. Where the heck is Khantoum? Active support. Okay.
Kamran to I'm sorry, passive support I meant. Flip Kamran to passive support and Da Nang.
The biggest problem is we have no resources with which to fix this. Ever.
Yeah.
Don't know how we got ourselves in such a bad state.
I don't know how aid drops so fast. Casualties are part of it.
All
As
right.
they start nailing U.S. casualties, the aid drops pretty quickly.
Place 4 NVA, then place 4 NVA troops in North Vietnam.
And then it says place 12 NVA troops from available.
12?
In the
What?
North Vietnam. Well, it's per piece, right? For each piece.
Oh my God almighty. Well,
that worked well.
Did not work well at all. How in God's name is that light at the end of the tunnel? That doesn't seem like light at the end of the tunnel. That seems like a nightmare. I suppose it's perspective.
Well, we got some guys headed home.
Great.
All right.
Meanwhile, we're going to have like 1 billion troops go into Quang Tri and wipe out our army there. Wipe out the troops there. So we should get those guys out of there.
Followed by Hue.
Yeah.
So we're at 42. They're at 51. So actually, if there's a coup coming up, they win.
Yeah. Okay.
There is 3 cards remaining before there can even be a coup. So.
All right. They're doing op and NVA is doing op plus special activity.
Yep.
You. 3 plus VC guerrillas. Yes, that's true.
Oh, that's true.
Underground VC guerrillas in any space not at active opposition. That might not be true.
I think it says it is.
Oh, Tain In.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that was the last time too.
They're gonna terror.
In Tain In.
Where there's
Flip that gorilla?
Where there's already a terror marker. Do we place another terror marker? What do we do?
You do not. But you do go passive to active opposition.
Okay. Then patronage is greater than 17. They're going to subvert.
Well,
If they,
fortunately, they failed in doing more
oh, okay. Sorry. They could have done
because it
more.
was not a limb up,
Got it.
but they rolled a 1, thank God. So they are going to subvert in bin Tway,
Okay.
remove 2 Arvin troops,
Okay.
and then they're going to subvert and cat this lock. Remove the 2 police. And that's going to probably drop patronage by 2, down to 25. Yep. Which is good of them.
I suppose.
Well, I mean, something.
Yeah.
All right, that was it. Ay, ay, ay.
Next turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to move them back to
Kent
eligible. I'm going
State.
to move them back to eligible though, because they're eligible.
Yeah. 103.
I did my term paper in high school on Kent State.
Did you?
Yep.
Not a good moment.
Not a good moment. Not a good moment at all. National Guard overreacts. That's
Every time
oh
I
my God,
see
aid
that,
-6. So we should basically all right. So wait a second.
well, who cares?
103. It's performed by us and performed by NVA, and NVA is going to be eligible by the time that comes around. But they'll be first. No, they'll be second
But
up.
aid -6 doesn't hurt because aid's 0.
Well, I know, but I was saying we can't. You can't. I was thinking about using our turn this turn to get aid, but we can't.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Sort of.
Well, what do we want to do? Arvin's going to do whatever we leave them. I don't suppose Arvin performs 30.
Kind of a nice event.
Arvin will perform 30.
Kind of a nice event.
Well, Arvin will perform it, so there's no point
Well,
in.
we should leave it for them.
So what do we want to do is the question. We can't train and advise because it'll get wiped out next turn. Which is probably what I
Hmm.
would have been arguing for otherwise, because they've actually got some troops. They've actually got some guys out of the way now. We never get to do what we want. There's just no way we're gonna get. I mean, we'd need to. Well, actually, those are guerrillas, so we can't even.
We could sweep there.
We could, and then we might take casualties, right? But I suppose that's not so bad.
And I believe we could sweep. Well, we could bring 2 troops in from here. Do we even need to do that? Does a sweep? 1 guerrilla. Yeah. So we could expose them all.
We don't even need to
Move.
produce troop. So we could sweep there, and if we wanted to, we could sweep into like Kien Fong as well for while we're at it.
We can also sweep if we wanted to into Quang Nam from Hue.
It seems like getting. Well, would Arvin assault that? Would Arvin attack that guy? Nah, it wouldn't be as bad as it seems. Now the only thing is, I'm nervous about. Well, I guess they have to move in here. They won't be able to like. They have to move and assault later, right?
Exactly. There would be a march, and then I don't think they can. I mean, they might bombard us,
So let's
but they might bombard them.
let's ask this question. Like, what are the odds that that basically they just move a billion guys in here
Yeah,
and this
and
is
we have no chance of
pointless?
getting that base.
I mean, the number one thing that I would love to try to do is to keep control of this until the coup round so that we could put a base in there
Yeah, but
because
the coup round is
I know it's a
that could
long
be
way
10,
away.
10 from now.
I know it's a
Yeah,
long way
I'm
away.
wondering if we're better off. Let's see, their assaults. Are there attacks?
We can't pacify because we have no resources.
Yeah.
I mean, we could actually, if we trained, we could move 3 patronage to Arvin resources.
True. If we bring Rangers into Saigon, right?
So
Has to be
trained, we
Rangers,
could place
I think.
one or if US base. If US base 1 to 2. Oh well, we could
The
bring
problem is it's 3 Arvin resources.
we got a US base per space where Arvin placed. Never mind.
Can't afford to train them. God almighty. And we
Well,
got a
yeah,
long way to go.
we'd have to bring yeah, we'd have to bring irregulars into here.
Which is okay.
Is it? What do they don't really do
Or-
much there, do they?
No, but if you do a let's see. Looking to see. So that was a little different. What? I guess they swept when Arvin moved into here. They did a sweep, right? When they moved their ranger in there.
Yeah.
Oh no, they did a raid.
Mm.
They did a raid, and we don't have a raid as an option.
So the other thing we could do, the problem is there isn't a, we should probably save this for next time we have a limb op, is patrol to here and open that up. But we should probably save that for a time when we want to do a limb op because there's only one place where we can do that.
Right.
Now we could actually talking about sweeping, like we could sweep here, right?
Yep.
Even though it wouldn't expose everybody, we could sweep here. The other thing I was thinking is we could sweep from Saigon into here, which would
True.
expose everybody there, which would leave us with some possibilities.
Nope. Jungle 1 for every 2.
Oh, never mind.
Hmm.
What do you want to do? And if we sweep, then what are we going to do for
Just yeah. I
well,
think we ought to go ahead.
go ahead. What were you going to say?
My gut was we should train. Um,
An airstrike. We
an
should do something.
airstrike
We
and
should do something in
to
airstrike
degrade
because
to
we could do
degrade the
something as
trail.
yeah, we should do something in airstrike because we can't do advise and there's no point in airlifting.
I mean, there's no assault that makes sense, right?
Nope.
So that's not an option.
Nope.
A sweep could make sense. Patrol maybe, but there's only one spot. There's actually 2 spots.
There are 2 spots, yeah.
So I could argue that.
But so if we do so we yeah, let's do it. Let's do a patrol and an airstrike. So patrol
I would get
2 troops to here and 1 to here, right?
yeah.
So we'll have this guy, one guy from Kanto will go to Mekong. Or actually, maybe to keep it easy, 2 guys from Saigon will go to Mekong and 1 from Kanto will go to here.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, we're going to end up with 2 here.
And 1 there.
And all right, so I'm going to actually act.
Okay, go for it.
We're
Start
doing
putting it
an
in.
ops plus special activity. We're doing a patrol. We're moving cubes
Yep.
out of Saigon
Yep. To Kanto to
to
Chowdak.
Kerlak, Shaudak.
Chowdak, Kanto.
it the other way? Oh, it's the other way around. Kanto, Chow Duck.
So I think that
All right, and then we're also going to
go from
move cubes
Yep,
from Kanto,
yep, to the Saigon Banh
one
Mi
cube
plot.
to lock. Yep. Saigon, it's on lock.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Unlock Banh Mi Twat. What?
Yep. It's asking, do we want to do a special activity now? I don't think we have to, but we could. Just do it before we
Might
tell
as
it we're
well.
done moving.
Let's just do the airstrike now. Yeah, let's just do it now.
Airstrike. So it says we rolled a 4.
So we can do the trail, degrade the trail by
Degrade the
1,
trail.
and then we can remove 1 active enemy piece for 1 hit.
And it has to be active enemy pieces.
What about we could do Tain in, get rid of those gorillas. Don't know that that is particularly helpful though.
The nice thing about hitting Tainin is these active opposition ones is they can't get worse, right?
Oh,
Because
right.
we shift
Oh,
opposition.
yeah.
So I feel like I think we'd be smart to either Tainin, Qian Fong. I mean, those are the spots where we won't affect.
We could do
I mean, we
2.
could also remove troops there.
2 here, 2 troops there.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of those troops sitting there, especially since we've denuded Saigon. So what do you say we get rid of these troops
Yeah,
in
I like that. So we'll select a space to strike, and it's going to be, that is
Quang Duck?
Hong Duck. Oops.
Oh, we may not be able to do that.
Oh, we need a U.S. troop there, by
We
the
need
way.
a U.S.
Yeah.
troop there. Yeah, that's
So
why I was
Tainan.
just thinking. All right,
It says it's got to be Bin Tui, so it can be here,
Yep. But that's
and
only
Tainan
Yep.
and Quang Nam. Get rid of that guy.
That doesn't seem
Tainan.
I think Tain. Don't you?
Yep. Remove insurgents.
We at least got the troop in there. That did give the NVA control.
Well, actually, I think the degrading the trail costs 2, it looks like.
Yeah, so I was removing 2 other pieces.
Yeah, so we only had 2 left.
Yeah. How many did
I
you think
missed
we had
that.
left? Okay.
I forgot the trade degrail was 2.
Yeah.
All right, so
right,
that's it. And
we
it
got
says
the
it's
trail
already at active
degraded.
opposition, so no shift.
Yeah.
And we're finished moving cubes.
Yep.
So it says flip 1 NVA gorilla on lock Saigon and lock.
Yep.
Which is what we
Already
flip
done.
2 of them on Kanto.
Yep, already done.
Then we get to assault 1. Do you want to do which one?
Let's do Mekong because the like what's their names is there as well. Maybe they'll take care of that for us.
So we're going to do that one.
This frees up
Yeah.
the Mekong cubes to come back. Basically, Colonel Willard and his
So
crew
remove
can
the 2
come back.
gorillas to available. So
Yeah, the Apocalypse Now crew can come back from the Mekong Delta.
Yeah.
Of course, that's here. Now that I think about it. But...
All right. Well, that's that.
That's that. So that was op plus special activity.
Oops. That's funny. So now we think Arvin's going to play that event.
We think Arvin's going to play that event.
Arvin executes the event.
Okay.
It says remove 1 troop from Quang Nam. Oh, there's probably not very many places it's going to be able to do much.
Yep. That one. Can't do here. It can do here. Bin Tui.
Bin Tui. Yep.
That should be it.
Tiangyong.
Oh,
Oh, apparently it doesn't need remove 2 NVA troops. So does that mean it didn't need
free airstrikes. Huh?
any?
All right.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
So the 2 troops are gone.
Must have rolled well. Oh, up to two pieces per space. No die roll. I think that looks to me like the only other place is North Vietnam.
I
But
think
I
that
don't
was
think
it. But it also says because of that, we're shifting Quang Nam one towards active opposition.
Man.
So it wasn't totally free.
Yeah, it didn't hurt
So
us
it's passive
though.
opposition in Quang Nam, and the other 2 are already at active.
All right. All right.
So it says total opposition plus VC bases is 29 now.
Yep.
So they're getting closer to their win.
Yeah, they're about the same distance as we are, but yeah. All right. Next.
Mm-hmm.
So yellow.
All right. This next event is ignored by, it's performed by the NVA, so they're going to do it.
It's critical to us and performed by the VC, International Unrest is. Or you're looking at Kent State.
Yeah.
103 is
Which
performed
what
by
this tells me is that
Green and
Arvin will do a limb up. Or an op only, I mean.
yes, that's correct.
Bastards. Now, we have no casualties, so
Yeah, it's not really that important. So, but I'm worried, I'm thinking about this.
which
So
the VC will not do, and NVA will perform.
what is that going to do?
Nothing, actually.
3 U.S.
It's
troop
not,
casualties out of play and aid -6. It's ineffective. So
it's ineffective. So
they probably
we'll see
won't
what
do
it does.
And by the way,
Us being ineligible,
if they had played
maybe.
it, we would be ineligible for that card, so it wouldn't really matter.
I
All
don't know
right.
whether us
So
being ineligible, that does not seem to be effective. So
we're
all right.
guessing that the VC is going to do an op plus special activity.
Correct.
Is that what you're being told?
Well, it's asking for a card.
All right. We've got Y. 3d6 less than available pieces. That may or may not be true.
Roll to 12. They got 15, it said. So,
all right.
Yes.
3 plus VC guerrillas in any space with U.S. troops and no VC base. I doubt it, but I don't. Oh, no.
It says
that
yes.
is true. Yeah. Quang Tin. Yeah.
Yep.
That's bad.
So they're going to ambush. Or they choose an attack operation and an
Yeah.
ambush special activity, right?
Yeah. I don't think we've seen this. I need to look at what this is. Wow. Okay. All right. Tell me what they're going to do. They're clearly going to attack in Quang Chin.
VC ambushes in Quang Tin.
Yep.
Flip 1 VC guerrilla. Remove 1 U.S. troop to casualties.
Yep.
That is now effective, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Good
Kent
point.
State is now effective.
Yep. Good point. Yep.
And then that's literally all they do because they failed their next activation. Found that odd, but it probably was the only place they could.
Yeah, it's the only place where they had that.
Yeah.
Well, they could they not have done it there? Or did they fail the roll?
They failed the roll. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so then then they're done because that was their entire.
Okay, so what the key here is that ambush is part of an attack. It replaces the attack. So that was their attack, but they ambushed.
Yes. And then they failed for their next attack.
And then they failed for the next one.
But they would have attacked here almost certainly if they had that.
Yep, exactly. So Op plus special activity. So now the NVA executes Kent State. Move the one troop out of play.
All right. Well, it keeps it out of casualties anyway, I guess. I don't know.
And US is ineligible. We got to remember that. And
Yep.
aid drops to 0.
All right. Put the US there. That way we'll go to
So that was
Invictus.
not overly brutal use of Kent State.
Yeah. Next.
Next.
Well, doesn't matter to us really. 42.
So only Arvin can go.
Yes, and
And this
Arvin would
is
perform this card, so basically we'll get a chance to go. We'll get like a limb op or event here.
Arvin's going to do just an ops plus a special activity, right?
Oh yeah, I don't see why they would do anything else, right?
It's just them. All right.
All right, we burn that card, so we're looking at card L.
It says NVA base or NVA control in any 2-pop space, which it said
I'm
yes.
certain that's true, but let's not look too hard for it. 3d6 is less than Arvin pieces. It's gonna have to roll. That's
Actually
possible.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
Paint in.
Okay.
So they rolled a 7, so that's yes as well.
So they're gonna train.
No spaces found for train. It would be ineffective, so choose another card.
Okay. G. Got to roll again for pieces.
3d6, less than available pieces. They rolled a 10, so it's a yes.
Arvin assault would add coin control or unblock.
It says
Yes.
no.
What?
Where would it do that?
Wouldn't it do
Where
it
would it
here?
add control or unblock? It would. Well, it would. It's not blocked though,
Why is it not
because
blocked?
we can go this way.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's a no. So we flip the card.
Oh, hold on. I take that back. It does say yes. It a route, not all. It. So it does. So the answer to that is yes. By the way,
Okay.
you were correct.
Okay.
I have always thought that it was. I've always read that wrong.
All right, so it's yes.
That's fascinating.
So are they going to assault on that lock?
It says it would be ineffective.
Well, that's because it needs troops, not police.
Yep.
But can
Yep.
it?
So we've got to draw another card. Watch
Can
him
it
pass.
transport? Why can't it? Why can't it transport? Can't transport a troop
Or
there?
patrol. It couldn't transport to a lot, can it?
Move up to 6 Arvin troops from one space via adjacent locks or cities. Stop at insurgents.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it couldn't move here and then undo that. Like
It
why
just said
couldn't
assault, and it basically was like, nope, can't do it.
I'm
I don't know.
really
That's what the bot said.
confused by that. Well, okay, whatever. We're gonna pick a new card. That doesn't seem right
I don't
to
know
me.
if that's a bug.
You should mark that one down because that one does seem a bit dicey to me. Any 2-pop space with support where Arvin cubes exceed US cubes.
Nope. Well, it
What?
says yes.
Yes, Saigon.
But this one also is ineffective because it's going to try to train. Curious if it can
roll
do anything.
though. It should roll though. Oh, did it
did
already roll?
It rolled an 11, and then it said train.
Well, we're getting into territory where it's going to not do anything.
It might just pass.
NVA control plus NVA bases is greater than 14.
Ineffective. It says no, actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was true. I think it missed a trick by not like doing that lock, that which pisses me off. Yeah, that's every
keep
card.
going.
No, there's no more cards.
Because there were some we hadn't done with this yet. What
right.
What is that one? K.
K.
Ineffective. So now there's got to be one more.
And H.
Hey, 5 or more troops in any one space? Yes.
Okay.
That's in Kanto.
Okay. Transport.
Transport to Kiangyong.
Here?
Move our 5 Arvin troops from Kanto to there.
This seems like a stupid move, but okay.
I don't know what it's going to do because it doesn't have any resources.
Arvin assault would add coin control or unblock the lock route between its. No, that's not true, right?
I'm curious what it's going to do because it can't spend on the.
Well, have it tell you what it's going to do.
Done. Says
So
Arvin assault. No space is found for an assault.
why
That's
on
just
earth
dumb.
did it not transport a thing there?
I don't know.
Like,
I'll check.
hang on. Hang on, I'm going to pause
Do you
for a
remember
second.
which?
Anyway, so yeah, so just to cover off, the problem that is being encountered is that um, going to a lock with enemy pieces is not is never a priority when the bot Arvin is doing a sweep or transport. Like that instruction just ignores the possibility of an already revealed gorilla on a lock. Right? I
Right.
get it. I get it if it's unrevealed, like it wouldn't be effective, but if it's already revealed, it's just kind of missing that possibility,
Yep.
which is
Yeah. No,
unfortunate.
it's not there. I mean,
Yeah,
the app did it right.
yeah,
That
it's
was an incredibly ineffective turn by Arvin.
yeah, it was a very big waste. All right, shall we hit next? That was a,
Unfortunately,
a lot of time for nothing of interest.
I believe the coup is now potentially in play.
Possibly.
Yeah. 12 cards left in this deck.
Okay. 54 is critical for us. Two troop casualties to available NVA
Well,
ineligible through U.S.
we
next card.
might, if we pass, we might get it. Although,
Wouldn't these guys
well,
pass? Wouldn't these guys pass because it's critical to? Oh no, we're not net. We're not first up.
exactly. I
We
don't
should
think they would they?
think we should pass.
If they were second eligible,
And it's not critical to
I don't think,
them.
I don't think they would.
What's useful about it, I mean, the troop casualties probably isn't going to be useful, but NVA ineligible and we stay eligible kind of doesn't stink.
Well, and getting these troop casualty, oh no, the casualties. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's my
casualties
bad.
isn't
I don't know
helpful.
if that makes it. I don't know if I would play that as opposed
Well,
to doing something
we
else.
stay eligible the next card. I mean, it possibly
True.
depends on what the next card is. At any rate,
Well,
sorry,
but
42 NVA doesn't perform that, so they're going to opt plus special activity.
yeah, and neither will the. Well, we have to decide for ourselves.
So R, support plus
R.
available is greater than 42. That's for sure.
Yep.
3 plus available NVA troops. That's probably not, well, it might be true, but it's going to be a tough
They
roll.
rolled a 6, so yeah, it
That's
is.
true. So they're going to infiltrate.
Yep. They are infiltrating.
And they're going to march. They're going to move from here to here.
So they're going to infiltrate into Quang Duc. Down here.
Okay.
Flip opposition marker to passive opposition.
Okay.
Remove the NVA base or VC base and replace it with an NVA base.
Okay.
They're getting. So that puts them at 8, and well, no, that's wrong. So we're off somewhere. It says in the VC's at 27, so that's right. So somewhere we're off. We'll have to figure that out.
Oh, yeah. Probably we've got opposition somewhere messed up.
All right. Be opposition. It's control plus bases. So there's a control of 1. Because this is 10. So there's a 2 control somewhere.
All right. We'll figure it out in a minute. All right. What
Yep.
next?
Infiltrates into Quang Tri. Remove 2 NVA guerrillas and place 6 troops.
That's not good. We're gonna have to get out of Quang Tri, or we're gonna lose a bunch of troops. Okay.
So they're now at 12, so there's a 2 or somewhere.
Yeah, we know.
Then they're
that.
going to march.
Yep.
Believe it or not. First thing they're doing is an underground guerrilla from Quang Tri to Hue Quezon. Never. Well, I guess that's 1. Wonder why they didn't do 2.
Don't know. What now?
1 NVA guerrilla from Lac Saigon and Lac, the active guerrilla, to Saigon. It's interesting.
Yeah. Well, at least that's done. Okay.
Selected unlock. 3 troops from the Fishhook into unlock.
Great. Okay.
Now they're selecting the Fishhook. 1 from Quang Duc. It cracks me up, the little dance it does to the Fishhook.
Okay.
And then they failed. And that's the end.
All right. That could have been worse, but Quang Tri has me worried. Or
Quang Tri is yeah.
that has me very
Now,
worried.
granted, if we can do an assault, we can wipe out.
No, we're doing 1 for 2.
Highlands. Oh, I forgot about it. Yeah.
Stupid Highlands.
Stupid Highlands. So what are we going to do here? If we act, we basically stay eligible.
So if we don't
pass.
act, if we pass, active faction will be so that they will not be first eligible. First eligible. So wait, active faction will be first.
I think if we pass, we get some resources, and the VC is going to get a limb up. They're not playing that event. And then we could actually, if we chose to, we could pass, or we could play the event. NVA stays ineligible.
Yeah, they're not going to they're not going to pass, so they aren't going to jump ahead of us here. So I think we should pass.
I think so too.
And then they're gonna limb up.
That's what we believe. Oh, it said they passed.
Why would they pass?
An interesting question.
So active faction will be first eligible on upcoming critical event.
Oh, they will be first eligible.
Oh, because when it says critical event, it's a critical event for anyone? Or a critical event for them? I don't think it's critical for them. Is it? It's not critical.
No, but if you look at number 3 on there.
Oh,
just will be first eligible.
All right. Well, maybe should we pass? Should we pass then? Let's go back and think about that because
I do think so. I still think so. I say that we're going to give them a.
They're gonna basically. They're gonna
op
only. They're gonna op only.
Is this a critical event for us?
Yes.
Oh, 54 is?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So we might as well sit next card out. Because we're not going to get to do anything good anyway. I mean, what's the point of like not sitting? At least if we do this, we can evacuate. We could like move these troops out of here.
Yeah. So I'm going to do this. Let me see if I can roll back. Not available. I got to give it a card. I'm going to make up a card. And then I'm going to roll back to US past. So it says, place Arvin. Well, wait a minute. No, I don't want us in the pass box. Roll back to that one. So Arvin resources are 2. US is eligible. All right, so now we're going to do a limb up. Right?
Yep.
Or the event.
Well,
But
we got, as far as I see it, we've got
I mean,
well,
we can patrol to a city, right?
yeah. So we could patrol from here to Hue.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Well, we got to figure out why the NVA, where
What do you mean?
we're off
Yeah, I know,
somewhere.
I know we do. Yeah. So I think that's what we have to do is we have to patrol to from Quang Tri to Hue to get out of harm's way here. Otherwise, I mean, on an NVA assault, we would end up losing. On an NVA attack, we could lose 2 guys.
Yep.
Well, oh no, we would lose 3. That's bad. That's bad. We've got to get out of here, I think. So should we patrol to Hue? I mean, we could patrol anywhere we wanted to. We could patrol to Saigon, right?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out patrol to Saigon. And I think when we do that, we can actually delete their unit, right? We get 1 free assault.
Yeah, might as well do that. Patrol to
Um,
Saigon.
and the other option was a sweep into Quang Nam was my other.
Yeah, we could lose a guy doing that, but
That's true.
we could lose a guy doing that. But I mean, what can this guy? Do they need to be underground to do terror or whatever?
I think if you look at their
Underground,
ambush,
yeah.
they have to be underground.
Well, I was thinking about terror, not ambush.
I think they could attack, but they'd have to roll a 1.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do?
Hmm.
Quang Nam or Saigon? Wait, we can't go to Quang Nam. Oh, we sweep into Quang Nam.
Sweep. I was saying sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up to you. I'll leave it to you. Your
Oh
decision.
God. Oh jeez. Um. Um.
I mean,
Headed to Saigon.
Saigon.
Patrolling. We're moving cubes from Quang Tree. All 5. Saigon. Do we want all 5 there, or do we want any to way? I'm fine. I'll go into Saigon for now.
Let's put them all in Saigon. I mean, we're pretty mobile. Mobility isn't our problem.
All right. So that's done. Nothing else, right? No other.
It's a limb up.
Oh, it's a limb up. Yeah. We're going to assault. Remove the gorilla. We got 12 hits on him.
Cool. All right. Should we pause? Actually, I'm gonna stop. Well, this is a good. That's the end of this, right? I'm gonna
That's
go.
the end of that.
We'll
Yeah.
go forward and get the next card so you can plug it in. Then I'm gonna
Yep.
stop the video and then we're gonna figure out where we're off.
Yep.
Tunnel rats.
Tunnel rats.
Oh, it's awful.
Nobody, not critical for anybody. Doesn't look like.
Okay, and it doesn't. And blue won't. Blue won't be eligible, so we'll be up first. All right, that's good.